Welcome back to my channel. Today we will dive into the swirling drama and heartfelt moments of the bold and the beautiful as we unpack the spoilers for Wednesday, June 18, 2025. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions as familiar faces navigate love, longing, and lingering doubts. From Nick Marone's bold romantic pursuits to the tangled web of Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes' relationship, there's no shortage of tension and intrigue in store. With unexpected confessions, soul-searching conversations, and a few surprising twists, this episode promises to keep fans glued to their screens. Let's explore the rich tapestry of storylines, layered with fresh details and deeper insights into the hearts of these beloved characters, as we expand on every dramatic beat. Nick Marone's heartfelt pursuit of Brooke Logan. First on our radar is the ever-charming Nick Marone, who steps back into Brooke Logan's life with a gesture that could melt even the coldest of hearts. Picture this: Brooke, caught off guard in the midst of changing into a stunning evening gown at her boutique, is startled by Nick's sudden appearance. Yet, instead of annoyance, a radiant smile blooms across her face as she sees her old flame standing there, his eyes full of unspoken promises. The air crackles with nostalgia as Nick, with a mischievous glint, teases her about the whirlwind of gossip surrounding the recent corporate takeover at Forrester Creations. Though the takeover has been and done, its ripples continue to stir up drama, and Nick uses this as a segue to reminisce about their shared history. He notes how the whispers of Ridge Forrester's return to Taylor Hayes have reached his ears, and his tone turns serious as he voices his disbelief that Brooke still harbors feelings for a man who seems perpetually torn. In a moment of pure spontaneity, Nick launches into a soulful, impromptu song, a tender ballad he wrote for her years ago during their happier time, Shy's voice echoing through the quiet room, stirring long-buried emotions in Brooke's heart. This isn't just a nostalgic reunion, it's a deliberate plea for a second chance, wrapped in melody and memories of a love that once burned bright. Brooke Logan's inner turmoil over Nick's proposal. As the episode unfolds, we witness Brooke grappling with the weight of Nick's unexpected proposition. Their shared kiss, a fleeting yet electric moment, lingers on her lips, leaving her caught between the comfort of familiarity and the uncertainty of a future with him. Nick's earnest desire to rekindle their romance is palpable, but Brooke remains a puzzle, her heart a battlefield of conflicting emotions. She hasn't given him a definitive answer, and the suspense is deliciously tense. Throughout the week, Brooke finds a confidant in her sister, Katie Logan, during a quiet afternoon at the Logan family estate. Over steaming cups of chamomile tea on the sunlit patio, Brooke pours out her doubts and dreams, admitting that Nick's return has awakened something within her, a longing for stability and a love unmarred by constant heartbreak. Yet, the shadow of Ridge looms large, a persistent reminder of a connection she can't seem to sever. Katie, ever the protective sibling, urges Brooke to consider whether Nick could be the fresh start she so desperately needs after years of emotional turmoil. This heartfelt exchange, set against the backdrop of blooming garden roses, adds a layer of depth to Brooke's predicament, showing her vulnerability and the quiet strength she draws from family as she stands at this romantic crossroads. Taylor Hayes' unwavering quest for clarity. Meanwhile, the saga of Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes takes center stage with a conversation that crackles with unspoken tension. Taylor, poised and determined, confronts not just Ridge, but also Eric Forrester in her search for answers about the state of Bridge, the enduring bond between Brooke and Ridge that haunts her. In a charged moment at the Forrester mansion, Taylor corners Eric by the grand fireplace. Her voice steady but her eyes betraying a flicker of insecurity as she probes whether he believes Ridge and Brooke are truly destined to be together. Their discussion is abruptly cut short by a phone call, leaving Taylor's question hanging in the air like a storm cloud. Yet, her need to ask at all hints at a deeper fragility beneath her composed exterior, of fear that her place in Ridge's life might always be overshadowed. When Ridge finally returns home, the atmosphere shifts to one of quiet intensity. Taylor, standing by the window as dusk paints the room in soft oranges, repeatedly brings up Brooke, her words laced with both frustration and a plea for honesty. She demands to know where Ridge's heart truly lies, her gaze piercing as she searches his face for the truth. This isn't just a conversation, it's a showdown of emotions, set against the elegant backdrop of their shared history, where every word feels like it could tip the balance of their fragile reunion. Ridge Forrester's divided heart and emerging complications. Ridge, for his part, stands as a man caught in a storm of his own making, his commitment to Taylor clashing with the undeniable pull he feels toward Brooke. Though he reaffirms his dedication to Taylor during their heated exchange, there's a hesitation in his voice, a subtle crack in his resolve that suggests his heart hasn't fully let go of Brooke. He hasn't voiced this conflict yet, but the undercurrent of longing is evident in the way his eyes soften at the mere mention of her name. This internal struggle, played out in the quiet moments where Ridge stares out over the Los Angeles skyline from his office at Forrester Creations, adds a poignant depth to his character, a man torn between duty and desire. The conversation with Taylor opens a Pandora's box of unresolved issues, each word peeling back layers of their complex history. To complicate matters further, the specter of Nick's return looms large. Once Ridge learns that Nick is actively pursuing Brooke, jealousy and possessiveness could flare, igniting a rivalry that has simmered beneath the surface for years. This potential clash, perhaps unfolding in a tense confrontation at a glamorous Forrester gala, promises to add even more sparks to an already explosive storyline, leaving fans to wonder if Ridge will finally confront his true feelings or double down on his life with Taylor, Hope Logan and Carter Walton's uncertain future. Lastly, we turn our attention to the intricate dynamics between Hope Logan and Carter Walton, where love and loss intertwine in unexpected ways. Hope recently said yes to a breathtaking wedding dress, a decision that seemed to solidify her future with Carter. However, whispers suggest that this choice might have been influenced by Liam Spencer's subtle nudging to reunite Hope as a couple. Their history, marked by shared dreams and heart-wrenching goodbyes, casts a long shadow over this new chapter. Set against the backdrop of a serene beach photo shoot for Hope's fashion line, where the ocean's waves mirror the turbulence in her heart, we see her grappling with her decision. The tragic speculation of Liam's potential death, a dramatic twist hinted at in upcoming storylines, raises even more questions. If such a loss were to occur, would Hope's resolve to stay with Carter hold firm, or would grief and unresolved feelings for Liam pull her away once more? Carter, ever the steadfast partner, remains unaware of these brewing doubts as he plans a romantic seaside dinner to celebrate their engagement, complete with lantern-lit tables and a string quartet. This juxtaposition of Carter's optimism against Hope's inner conflict creates a bittersweet narrative thread, inviting viewers to ponder whether love can truly conquer all or if past pains will resurface to shatter their fragile bond. Next, we will dive into the latest whirlwind of emotions and surprises from the bold and the beautiful as we explore the dramatic return of Nick Marone and the undercurrents of intrigue rippling through Los Angeles. This episode is brimming with passionate reunions, hidden agendas, and heartfelt moments that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. From Nick's unexpected encounter with Brooke Logan to the lingering tensions between Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, and even the shadowy schemes unfolding at the Spencer Beach house, there's no shortage of storylines to unpack. Let's delve into each captivating thread, enriched with fresh details and vivid imagery, as we paint a broader picture of the drama that defines this iconic soap opera. Grab a seat and get ready for an extended journey into the heart of Forrester family secrets and beyond. Nick Marone's dramatic return to Brooke's world. Kicking things off, the prodigal Nick Marone storms back into Los Angeles with the kind of charm and confidence that instantly reclaims his status as a leading man. The air practically sizzles as he makes his intentions crystal clear. His heart still beats fiercely for Brooke Logan. Imagine the scene at Brooke's private design studio in the Forrester Creations building. She's slipping into a delicate, lace-trimmed lingerie set crafted by Ridge himself, hoping to reignite old sparks with her longtime love. But fate has other plans. Instead of Ridge, it's Nick who steps through the door, his eyes widening with delight and a playful smirk tugging at his lips as he catches Brooke in such a vulnerable moment. Far from embarrassed, Brooke's initial shock transforms into a warm, if hesitant, smile as she meets the gaze of her former flame. Nick, ever the charmer, quips that some things in life, like her timeless beauty, never seem to fade. Once Brooke slips into a silky robe, to settle into a cozy corner of the studio, surrounded by sketches and fabric swatches, reminiscing about their past adventures. Brooke shares a tender update about their son Jack, now a budding fashion enthusiast interning at a rival design house in New York, hinting at a possible return to Ole. That could shake things up. This nostalgic moment, laced with laughter and lingering glances, sets the stage for Nick's bold bid to reclaim Brooke's heart, reminding viewers of the magnetic pull that once defined their romance. Brooke's heartfelt struggles and Nick's persistent pursuit. As the conversation deepens, the topic inevitably turns to Ridge Forrester, the man who has long been the center of Brooke's world. Nick's curiosity is piqued as he learns of Ridge's latest decision to return to Taylor Hayes, a move that has left Brooke reeling with disappointment. Standing by the studio's large window overlooking the bustling LA skyline, Brooke confesses how hard she's tried to win Ridge back, even donning his latest designs in a private display of longing. Her voice trembles as she admits that each rejection stings more than the last. Nick, leaning against a nearby drafting table, listens intently, his expression a mix of concern and frustration. He probes whether the recent corporate coup at Forrester Creations, a scandalous takeover attempt that briefly shook the company, has influenced her fixation on Ridge as her so-called destiny. Brooke nods, her eyes clouded with memories of boardroom battles and broken promises. Nick, never one to mince words, challenges her to see the pain Ridge has inflicted over the years, urging her to recognize her own worth. His words hang heavy in the air, a plea woven with genuine care, as he steps closer, his hand brushing hers. The tension crescendos into a passionate kiss, a fiery moment that reignites old embers and leaves Brooke and viewers wondering if this could be the turning point she's been waiting for. Set against the backdrop of fabric rolls and mood boards, this intimate exchange captures the raw emotion of a woman torn between past loves and the promise of something new. Ridge and Taylor's fragile reconciliation. Elsewhere in Los Angeles, the dynamic between Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes simmers with unspoken doubts and lingering tensions. Despite Brooke's desperate attempts to lure Ridge back, envision her pleading with him under the soft glow of chandeliers at the Forrester mansion, Ridge remains steadfast, choosing to return to Taylor's side. His exhaustion with Brooke's relentless pursuit is palpable, a weariness etched into his furrowed brow as he walks away from her tearful entreaties. Picture him arriving at Taylor's elegant hillside home, where the scent of jasmine wafts through open windows, only to find her waiting with a mixture of hope and apprehension. Their reunion isn't the fairy tale embrace one might expect. Instead, it's colored by quiet conversations on the veranda, where Taylor searches his eyes for reassurance that his heart is truly with her. Ridge, though committed on the surface, carries a subtle restlessness, a hint that his resolve might not be as ironclad as he claims. This fragile balance, played out against the backdrop of a city humming with secrets, suggests that their rekindled bond could be tested sooner rather than later. As whispers of Nick's return to Brooke's life begin to circulate, one can't help but anticipate the storm that might brew if Ridge senses a rival reclaiming what he once held dear, adding yet another layer of complexity to this already tangled love triangle. Liam's heartwarming gesture amid hidden danger. Shifting our focus to the Spencer Beach house, a tender subplot unfolds as Liam Spencer creates a sanctuary of creativity for young Hayes, whose school was tragically destroyed in a devastating wildfire that swept through the coastal outskirts of LA. In a sunlit corner of the beach house, with waves crashing just beyond the glass doors, Liam transforms a spacious room into a makeshift art camp, complete with easels, paintbrushes, and vibrant canvases. Hayes, wide-eyed with gratitude, beams as he hands Liam one of his cherished Toro boats, a metallic blue figure with blinking lights as a token of thanks. The boy's joy is infectious as he invites Liam to join him on his first day at a new school, a small but significant step toward normalcy after such a loss. Their bond, captured in moments of shared laughter over spilled paint and sandy footprints, offers a heartwarming contrast to the heavier dramas elsewhere. Yet, unbeknownst to them, a shadowy figure lurks just beyond the dunes, hidden behind a cluster of palm trees. Luna, with a camera in hand, snaps covert photos through her lens, her intent gaze fixed on the tight-knit duo. Her presence, cloaked in secrecy and underscored by the eerie click of her shutter, hints at a sinister game afoot, one that could disrupt the fragile peace Liam and Hayes have found amidst the chaos. Luna's mysterious machinations and Steffi's unseen threat. Luna's unsettling surveillance raises chilling questions about her motives, casting a dark shadow over the Spencer family's idyllic retreat. As she crouches behind a weathered beach fence, her phone buzzing with encrypted messages, it's clear she's plotting something significant. Her fixation on Steffi Forrester, a lingering obsession fueled by past grievances, suggests that her plans extend far beyond mere observation. Perhaps she's gathering intel for a calculated strike, a revenge scheme tied to old betrayals that unfolded in the glittering halls of Forrester Creations. The ocean breeze carries a sense of foreboding as Luna's eyes narrow, her mind racing with strategies to unsettle Steffi's world made through leaked photos or manipulated scandals that could tarnish her reputation. This undercurrent of malice, set against the serene backdrop of crashing waves and seagull cries, contrasts sharply with the innocence of Hazard Camp, amplifying the tension of what's to come. Fans are left to speculate on the depth of Luna's wicked game, her every move a puzzle piece in a larger, dangerous design that threatens to upend lives across Los Angeles. The question remains, what exactly does Luna have up her sleeve? And how will Steffi weather the storm she doesn't yet see coming? Wrapping up the drama-filled day. As we close out this extended look at the latest, the bold, and the beautiful episode, it's evident that Los Angeles is a city pulsating with passion, heartbreak, and hidden agendas. Nick Marone's return ignites a fire in Brooke Logan's heart, challenging her long-held beliefs about destiny and love, while Ridge and Taylor navigate the shaky ground of their renewed commitment. Meanwhile, Liam's touching efforts to support Hayes offer a beacon of hope, only to be overshadowed by Luna's cryptic scheming and her unsettling focus on Steffi. Each storyline, enriched with vivid settings and fresh layers, draws us deeper into the lives of these complex characters, reminding us why this soap opera remains a staple of daytime drama. So, stay tuned to the B&B Spoilers channel for more updates, and let me know in the comments what you think of Nick's bold move or Luna's mysterious plans. Until next time, keep watching as the secrets of LA's elite continue to unfold in ways we can't predict.